Hello, I'm Stephen Palmore, but I perform as Jazzman S. My two passions in life are music and magic. My bass means everything to me. When I die, I want to be buried with my bass and a pack of cards, because whether it's Satan or Jesus, there's going to be a show. In 2008, I injured my spine, and I was temporarily paralyzed. It was a 9-hour surgery, and I knew my life would be over if I couldn't perform music and magic. Thankfully, I'm here today, alive and kicking, and I don't take one moment for granted. I do over 200 sit-ups and push-ups every day, and I will till the day I die. It's the same with my magic. I don't practice, I train. So look out, Penn and Teller, because here comes me and my bass.
From Queens, New York, give it up for illusionist Jazzman S.
My name is Jazzman S, and I am the world's only comic jazz musician. That's one half magician and one half musician. I owe a great deal of my success to my assistant, and I'd like for you to meet her, my magical bass fiddle, Betsy. Now, Betsy and I have traveled the world making beautiful music together. We've shared the stage with Wynton Marsalis, the Duke Ellington Orchestra. We've toured with Stevie Wonder. We've played for 5 Broadway shows, and we even have 2 CDs out. I love Betsy more than anything else in the world. I even had a girlfriend who left me because of Betsy. She couldn't stand playing second fiddle. Now, let me tell you all of the wonderful things that I love about Betsy. Her long, slender neck, her E string, her A string, her D string, and of course, her G string. Now, don't go getting weirded out. I know she's just a musical instrument, but to a musician, she's much more than that. How you feeling, Betsy, dear? Is that right? Betsy said that she's tired. Well, she should be. You see, we had a gig until 3:30 in the morning yesterday, so if you excuse me for just one moment, I've got to put her to rest. Here you go, Betsy, dear. Yeah, how's that, honey? Yeah. Oh, one more thing. She hates the air conditioning. She says that the cold air disturbs her beauty rest and takes her out of tune. So if you'll bear with me for one more moment, I've got to get her wrapped up. Here you go, honey. Remember I told you that my girlfriend actually left me because of Betsy? Well, here's how that went down. One time she walked in on me while I was getting Betsy all wrapped up and nice and cozy, and she looked at me and she said, "You love that bass fiddle more than you love me." I said, "Well, honey, I love you too, but can you do this?" That is the story of my magical musical bass fiddle, Betsy.
Jazzman S. Hi.
Hello.
It's so nice to see you.
Pleasure's mine.
How long have you been playing the bass?
Let's see, about 40 years.
Oh, so what was your very first magic trick?
My very first magic trick? I was born on the west side of Chicago, which is kind of a rough neighborhood, and it still is. And I was in 2nd grade, and I was approached by 2 gangs of kids, at recess. And they approached me and they said, "We want you to join our street gang. Whose gang are you going to be in?" So I said, I don't want to be in a gang of punks. So you guys fight it out, and whoever wins, I'll join your gang. So they started fighting, and about 5 minutes later, after the dust had settled, they looked around and said, "Where is he?" I disappeared.
That's the smartest trick you probably ever did.
That was the first magic trick, yes.
Wow. Is there an art form to putting together a great show?
Definitely. When I approach putting together a show, I don't think about the tricks. I think about the effect that it's going to have on the audience. How do they feel about it? Do they laugh? Do they relate to it in some way, shape, form, or fashion? Aww. That's why I designed Betsy, so that husbands and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends can kick each other underneath the table.
Okay, well, we were jazzed to have you on the stage, so let's see if you fooled them.
Okay?
Oh, Jazz, man, how long is it going to take to get this stupid grin off my face? I got to tell you, there could not be an act more in the pocket for me. I just, I play upright.
I know.
And I love it so much, and I love jazz so much. And I saw that bass there. I think you might have heard me as we were coming down. I was just hooting. I just love that so much. It's just so great. And Teller and I have been talking about doing a levitation with my version of Betsy. I have a nice Italian bass that goes back a while that I play, that we thought about floating around. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful setup. And you really do play and play well.
Yes,
yeah. And I got to tell you, if you were writing an act just for me personally, you couldn't do better than this. I was grinning every moment, loving every single bit of it. And the one thing I'll tell you, now that it's time to say whether you fooled us or not, is I can tell you this very clearly, and I think you'll know what I'm talking about when I tell you it's all about the bass. That's how you did that trick. It's all about the bass.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yes.
You
know what you're talking
the
about.
lines there. I think you could pick up on that.
Yeah.
Is that right, Jasmine?
Yes, it is true.
Is it all about the bass?
It is. Yes,
Okay,
it is.
so you didn't fool them?
No, I didn't.
What a great act, man.
Oh, well, you really entertained us all. Thank you so much.
It's been a pleasure.
Jasmine S.
Thank you.
Penn and Teller aren't off the hook yet. They've got more acts to take on when